One of my students learned a 5-step recipe for teaching Yoga Nidra and then taught it 5 days in a row. She didn't wait until she felt ready. She didn't take a 6-month certification. She learned the recipe on the weekend and taught her first Nidra that same week. I'm Sage Rountree. I help yoga teachers build confidence and develop sustainable teaching careers. And I created a course called Teaching Yoga Nidra. Today, I want to tell you Amanda's story because it shows exactly what happens when a yoga teacher stops waiting for permission and starts following a recipe. By the end of this video, you will see what's possible when you have a clear method and the courage to use it. And if you want to try the same recipe Amanda used, grab the free 5-minute Yoga Nidra script in the description. It's the same 5-step framework. Amanda is a yoga teacher. She'd been teaching for a while, vinyasa, restorative, the usual mix. She'd experienced Yoga Nidra as a student and loved it. She knew her students would benefit from it, but she'd never taught it. Why? The same reasons I hear from almost every yoga teacher. She didn't feel qualified. She didn't have a script she trusted. She didn't know the structure well enough to guide it without feeling like she was making it up as she went. So she did what most teachers do. She put it off. She told herself she'd get to it eventually. She'd take a training someday. She'd feel ready at some point. And that someday kept not arriving. Amanda joined my Teaching Yoga Nidra course. And the thing that shifted for her wasn't motivation or inspiration. It was method. She learned the master recipe: body, breath, brain, belly, bliss. 5 steps rooted in the koshas, designed to be followed in order. She studied the annotated scripts I provide in the course, not to memorize them, but to see the recipe in action. She watched my lectures on pacing, on the rotation of consciousness, on how to hold silence without panicking. And then she did the thing most teachers put off. She taught it. Not in 3 months, not after she'd perfected it. That same week, Amanda taught Yoga Nidra 5 days in a row, Monday through Friday. Different classes, different students. Some were 5-minute Nidras tucked into Shavasana at the end of a vinyasa class. Some were longer sessions. She adapted the recipe each time. Same framework, served in different portions. And here's what she told me. The first day, she read directly from one of the scripts. Her hands were a little shaky. Her pacing was faster than she wanted, but her students loved it. By day 3, she was less dependent on the script. She knew the sequence. She started to trust the pauses. By day 5, she felt like a Nidra teacher. Not because 5 days is enough to master anything, but because 5 days of practice taught her something that months of thinking about it never could. She could do this. The recipe held. Her voice was her own, and her students kept asking for more. Amanda's story isn't exceptional. It's repeatable. That's the whole point. She didn't have a special voice. She didn't have years of meditation experience. She didn't attend a silent retreat or undergo a mystical transformation. She learned a framework. She picked up a script and she started teaching. The confidence didn't come before the action. It came from the action. She taught and then she felt ready, not the other way around. And this is what a clear method gives you: the ability to start before you feel ready and the structure to succeed when you do. I see this pattern with every teacher who goes through my trainings. The ones who teach the material right away, even imperfectly, even nervously, are the ones who build confidence fastest. The recipe carries you through the first few sessions, and then you carry yourself. Have you ever jumped into teaching something before you felt ready and been surprised by how it went? Or are you still waiting for that moment? Tell me in the comments. Now, if Amanda's story sounds like the push you've been waiting for, here's your next step. Grab the free 5-minute Yoga Nidra script in the description and teach it this week. Don't wait, don't perfect it. Just follow the recipe and see what happens. And if you want the full system, the complete master recipe with annotations, model scripts to study and adapt, 15 video lectures, a custom GPT for building your own sessions, and 20 Yoga Alliance continuing education units, join us inside Teaching Yoga Nidra. This is the course Amanda took. It's now self-paced, it's practical, and it's designed so you can start teaching Nidra the same week you start learning. Link is in the description. Amanda learned the recipe and taught Nidra 5 days straight. Your students are waiting for someone to guide them into rest. Why not you? If you want to learn the recipe, watch my video on how to teach Yoga Nidra right here. See you in the next one.